Purple Positivity with Justin Ekstrom, brought to you by 7th Avenue Pizza. Grab one at your local grocery store or your local holiday station. 7th Avenue Pizza, before pizza became trendy.
Welcome into yet another episode of Purple Positivity. Yes, we kind of have some positivity to talk about. Kind of. Oh, anyway, beat the Packers. That was phenomenal. That's always great, except for when you lose General Kirk Cousins. Captain Kirk, whatever you want to call him. Butimus Maximus, anything like that. Also, thanks to 7th Avenue Pizza, Beer Belly Sports, whatchamacallits, Matty G, and his giraffe legs, whatever. Thanks to all them. I wanted to sneak that in there before he could think I forgot about it this week. Anyway, Vikes beat the Packers. Glorious, glorious day. What can you say, man? Addison's the real deal. It's looking good. It looks like KOC can come together with some sort of semblance of an offensive plan without JJ, without Justin Jefferson. That says a little bit more about him as a coach. I'm still a little worried about his timeout management. I'm still worried about his end of the first half management. I'm a little worried about the end of the game situations, but he finished the game out with a backup quarterback. It's Jaren Hall time. Jaren Hall time. Until Josh Dobbs, the aeronautical engineer, whatever he is. He's a NASA scientist. Great. But can he read a defense? Hopefully. Either way, Jaren Hall, he's going to be the starter until he's not. What is that going to look like? I have no idea. Like, is he going to start failing right away against Atlanta this week, and then they just bring in Dobbs, or are they going to give Jaren Hall a couple weeks? I'm not sure. But now the Vikes are 4-4, and it's one of those things, like, even if they were to tank right now, they already have 4 wins. What are they going to get? 6th pick? 7th pick? Do you really want them to lose all the way out? I know I've seen people on the Xverse, Twitterverse, whatever, that people are saying we should lose out, get Caleb Williams. Okay, great. But then we got to watch them lose the next 8 games or whatever? No, that's not fun. And is competitive rebuild and getting like the 16th or 17th pick fun either? No, not at all. But I'm still saying, you take like a page out of, it's a baseball movie, but Major League. What do we do now? There's only one thing to do. Win the whole fucking thing. That's seriously. Like, that's the mentality that you're supposed to have. And this happens in the NFL. I'm not talking every year, but there's instances in which a backup quarterback comes in and does just fine. Do they have better defenses? Yeah. But, so just to recap a few things, I think the strangest thing that happened is they shipped Ezra Cleveland off. For the first time in a while, we had offensive line depth. And then they get rid of Ezra Cleveland? Man, just strange. And it's not like they got like a superstar or something to get 5th round pick, 6th round pick, whatever it was. Oh, man, come on. And obviously, Danielle Hunter wasn't going to go anywhere. The price wasn't going to be right for that. And I think the thing that kind of upsets me a little bit is I wish the trade deadline was after this Atlanta game. Because if the Vikes win this Atlanta game with a backup quarterback and a makeshift type of offense, without Justin Jefferson, no Justin Jefferson, no Kirk Cousins. Like, if they were to win that, maybe they're going to be buying more pieces. Buy more pieces instead of a quarterback that may or may not be, your starter moving forward for a little bit. Is he the next coming of Kirk Cousins? Is he going to take Kirk Cousins' job as the general of the offense? Probably not. That's going to be determined in the offseason. And so now we move forward and look at Atlanta. Atlanta is probably, between Atlanta and Minnesota, those are the 2 worst divisions in all of football. The NFC is trash, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute trash. And I'm telling you, there's going to be a 7-10 team. There's going to be a 7-10 team that makes the playoffs, because I think 7-10 might win that NFC South. And would that be unheralded, unheard of? No. But I also think 8-9, 9-8, where I'm still kind of feeling the Vikings still could get. That makes the playoffs too. Is that going to win the NFC North? No. The Lions are a much better team right now, but in the past, have you seen where the Lions shit the bed when they're supposed to win? Yeah, maybe it's time for us to take advantage of that for once, instead of the other way around. NFC North champs, other than the Packers, have, and the Bears have never, won a Super Bowl after winning the NFC North, because last time they won the Super Bowl, the NFC North didn't exist. So it's one of those deals where it's tough for me, because this is purple positivity. I want to be positive. I believe if the Vikings win this game, it's all things point towards a positive. All things point towards let's put our best team out there. Let's get going. Because right now, they're 3.5-point underdogs. 4 in some cases, sometimes 5.5 I saw. Right when they found out Kirk Cousins was out, the Achilles tear, I think it went to 5.5. But I think the major key here is still that run defense. The Atlanta Falcons haven't had really, really good luck being consistent with Bijan Robinson. And now they're going to have Taylor Heineke. Yes, that Taylor Heineke being the quarterback. So it's going to be a Jaron Hall versus Taylor Heineke. Oh, boy. Fun stuff. You see some of the matchups in the NFL this week. That looks great. Long gone are the days of Peyton Manning versus Tom Brady. I'll tell you that much. Either way, every week can't be Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes. So, I mean, sometimes they got to have a scrap heap. But I know I'm stalling here because I'm trying to figure out what I think I'm going to go for a score. I think the Vikings get it done. In a weird roundabout way, I think this could be like a kicker-fueled type game. This might be a 4 field goal, 5 field goal versus 4 field goal type game. It's going to be tough because that Atlanta Falcons defense is really, really good. That's a decent team. It's just they don't have much for a quarterback. They can't seem to get their run game going. But if the Vikings let them get the run game going, then you see things open up a little bit more. I say the Vikings get this one done. It's going to be I think it's going to be, give me something strange, like a 16-14. Vikings get a 2-point victory, something just strange. And I'm talking it could be three field goals, 4 field goals, whatever it is. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm going. It's going to go. I could see a touchdown and then a missed extra point from Young Hoku or Carlson or not Carlson. He's not our guy. Why I'm thinking that long gone is Mr. Carlson, but yeah. So Vikings gonna get a 2-point victory. I would go the under in this game almost immediately. I haven't even seen it. It's probably gonna be somewhere around like 43, something like that, way under, I think. And so there we have it. I'm very on the fence with this one. I'm very on the fence for the season. I still think the season's 8-9, 9-8. I think this game, if they win this, it could be a 9-8 because they just need it. They need this win. It's probably more important for Atlanta to win this game. That's why I hope it doesn't happen. I want the Vikings just to play spoiler all the way out and then make the playoffs and continue playing spoiler. But special thanks again to 7th Avenue Pizza, Matt Nelson. Really, besides just being like one of the sexiest human beings in the world, that man can really throw together a pie and good merchandising and stuff like that. Maybe one day my face will be on it'll be a cribby saw, or not like a meat sauce, but it's going to be like a cribby saw. I would love for that. Sports crib pizza, something fun. I highly doubt that'll happen because I'm not the most marketable individual in the world, but Matt Nelson, he would figure it out. Special thanks again to Beer Belly Sports. And for somehow, I'm on the same network now as Jesse Pierce. Goodness gracious, that's some good stuff. Crib and Jesse Pierce, fun. That one day maybe we can have a cross. I almost said cross-pollination, like we were tulips or something. She's a much prettier flower than that, and I'm more like a thorn. Either way, thanks for listening to Beer Belly Sports, and as always, SKOL, bitches.